Building a whole PC. This job requires you to build an entire PC from scratch. You will need to buy all the parts and an empty case from the shop. Okay. Ooh. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's Ziegenbagel here, and welcome back to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to tap that like button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Alright, so in the last episode, we paid the rent, and I accidentally, when I was ending off the day at the end of the last episode, I accidentally pushed the end day or skip day button a couple times, so we skipped a couple days all the way to the Monday, skipped the entire weekend area, or I think maybe it just did it itself? Either way, I think I skipped the Friday workday and went right to Monday, so yeah, we lost one day, but luckily I don't think we have... Okay, there is one job that has a due date, but we have plenty of time. We got a week to finish it off. I'm very excited to get to another utility bill day and see if we've actually made it cheaper now that we have been turning off the lights and our PC at the end of the day. Yeah, I want to see if that actually does anything and makes it even worth doing. But yeah, we got a couple of things to do today. This one is... removing viruses. It's that weird one where they were saying that it was one we already fixed, and they say to like do all kinds of holistic medicine and weird crap to it. Anyway, also we got this guy, which needs a replaced graphics card and hard drive, and this one has diagnose and fix, run 3D mark test on it. So those are always fun, where we have to diagnose it and figure it out. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. My day is going quite well. We're going to start working on this one together because it's easy enough to get the viruses done. We actually haven't done one together in a little bit because we started to get into more complicated building and fixing of the machines here. So we just got to plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Yeah. Okay. Get it all plugged in. We do need to install the USB drive. For once, we didn't forget to do it beforehand. Alright, so come over here to Omega Systems. I remember this desktop. Words. Okay. There we go. I was able to say something. So, virus scanner. It has been, man, at least a week or two in game since I've actually had to do any virus scanning, which will be very exciting. So let's restart now so we can get it done. I'm going to try to go through at least a couple days of work with you guys in this episode and hopefully be able to get to our next bill pay day in the next episode. So let's see, virus scanner, start scanning. How many viruses do you have? 458. That's quite a bit. Clean files. Your PC is monitored and protected. No threats. Sweet. We did it. Now, let's shut you down. Should be all done, right? Yep, leave by the door. So, I'm going to work on getting these other guys started and bring you guys back in when I think there's something interesting to show you. Alright guys, I just brought you back in real quick. I did start on the diagnose and fix computer. This is actually one of the first ones I've had that's a diagnose and fix. It's actually booted up to the desktop, so that's definitely interesting. I mean, we already got PC can boot to OS, so not sure what's wrong with it just yet. Let's go ahead and try to install something here. Trying to see what we might be able to check. Yeah, this is a complicated one since it's actually starting up. I'm not really sure what to run on it. Well, will it run? Checks and sees if games will run. Email. Any other choices we have here? No. Definitely weird. I think I'm going to work on doing a benchmark and see if anything arises from that. So I'll bring you guys back after the benchmark, because I don't want you guys to have to sit through the benchmark. It takes a while and it's kind of boring. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I just started up the benchmark and it was running at like 2 frames. And then we got a blue screen of death. A problem has been detected, and Omega Systems has been shut down to prevent damage to your computer. Clock Watchdog timeout. If this is the first time you've seen this error screen, restart your computer. If this screen appears again, follow these steps. Check to make sure any new hardware or software is properly installed. If this is a new installation, ask your hardware or software manufacturer for any updates you might need. So, I believe when you're doing the benchmarking, the first benchmark is on the CPU, so it would be prudent to check on the CPU. So we're going to go ahead and do that together real quick. It's easy enough. Unscrew all these guys. Remove the CPU fan. Alright. And this is a Intel Celeron G3900. Okay. Here, CPU. Okay. Nothing seems wrong with the CPU. So maybe it is the GPU. That's easy enough to check here as well. We'll just go ahead and make sure that we get some thermal paste on that guy. Close it up as well. Yes, yes, yes. Get its CPU cooling back. Definitely worth showing you guys the actual, like, diagnosing. Huh. It already says that we diagnosed and fixed it. Did it just need thermal paste? Is that what it was? Okay. If that's all it needed, that's kind of hilarious. Well, let's see here real quick. Let me go ahead and put this guy back on. Like so. We'll power him back up and start working on another 3D Mark test. If it goes through it this time, then we've actually completed it, and it was just a matter of getting some thermal paste on. So, I'll run this guy and bring you guys back in here. Just want to see if it's gonna go to the blue screen of death. Alright, so far so good. So, if nothing happens, I'll bring you guys back in at the end of the benchmark. Alright, we are back. The benchmark completed, which means that's all this guy needed. It just needed some thermal paste and it's good to go. Awesome. So I was expecting a lot more from that diagnosis. I think I'm probably, for this episode, going to try and bring you guys in for more of those, because they're definitely some of the more difficult ones when you have to actually diagnose yourself and figure out what's wrong with the PC. So this guy should be pretty easy. I'm going to start working on this, and hopefully in the next day I'll have another diagnosed computer to show you guys, and we can figure out together just what exactly is wrong with it. Alright, we're back. So I want to bring you guys back in here because I was about to end the day and was collecting the rewards from our missions we completed, and CPU overclocking has unlocked, which I'm guessing we're gonna have to start doing this soon. You've unlocked CPUs and motherboards with overclocking functionality. This means that you can overclock the CPU in the motherboard's BIOS. Note, components come with slight variations in quality, and 2 versions of the same component will behave differently when overclocked. Be warned that components will break if too much voltage is applied or they get too hot. Yep, that makes sense. So yeah, just started getting that done. This must be some of the things we unlocked. Ooh, congratulations, you reached level 6. Sweet. You've unlocked NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 GPUs, quick cable tool, Nice. CPU overclocking. Very good. And that's, yeah, that's about it. In level 7, we're going to unlock a new case and the Ryzen 6 and 8 core CPUs. Ooh, that's going to be bloody brilliant. We look here. So yeah, that guy was done. Discard that one. So the guy where we have to replace the the graphics card and the hard drive, we already had one of the hard drives, which is perfect. We already ordered the graphics card, so we should be good to go. It looks like we got a couple new ones here. Huh, who's this? Hello, once again, I'm shocked at your methods and your so-called business ethics. My computer still will not turn on despite your assurances that it's in working condition. Wow. Did you plug it in? I am convinced that if you had followed my instructions correctly, we would not need to have this conversation. I'm frankly appalled at the level of customer service you've displayed throughout, considering your status as a so-called expert. Rest assured, everyone at the Woodsy Alliance will be hearing about this, and I will be blogging about this on Rollar. Hazel. So the crazy person who wanted me to, like, basically use chicken bones to bless her computer. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to get another email from her, probably saying, I'm sorry, I totally didn't realize that these cable thingies had to be plugged in. Excuse me. So, yeah. Gonna get rid of that one, because she's cray-cray. Oh, yeah. Ooh, so looks like it's another virus one. That's pretty quick and easy. And it has a due date. Not a big deal. What's this one? I need a new PC for the local train club. It doesn't need to be fancy, but could do with a reasonable amount of RAM and storage for the weekly slideshows. They can get rather long. Okay. So, what? I actually have to build... Wow! It's the first time we actually have to build somebody a PC. Now that is definitely something cool. So spend less than $750, upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and upgrade to 500 gigabytes of storage. Okay. Very, very cool. So we'll have to see what it has when we bring the guy in. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be upgrading it or building a new one. Because it says build me a new PC, but it also says just upgrade these things. So I guess we'll find out in the next day. I'm going to accept you, though. Building a whole PC. This job requires you to build an entire PC from scratch. You will need to buy all the parts and an empty case from the shop. Okay. Well, I guess we really do. There's no due date on it, so that's one lucky thing. Go to the whiteboard. Assigning a PC build to a job. For a build job, a yellow label is placed on the whiteboard in the office. Pick up the yellow label and attach it to a workbench, then build a PC on that workbench to complete the job. Okay. Well, here's our build job right there. And I guess when we're working on building it, we'll just stick it to a workbench. I would love to unlock this sometime soon, but I still don't want to abuse that much money because we have a lot of things we have to worry about spending our money on. So yeah, that should definitely be something great to finish off for this episode. So I think we're going to try, and I'm going to get these other jobs done. And then we're going to start working on building this whole brand new PC for Rob. So I think I will work on finishing off these last two and bring you guys back in just a moment. Alright, we're back. So I haven't ended the day off yet because I decided I would go ahead and start buying the components for this PC first so we could get everything done. I've pretty much been going with the cheapest things available. So we've ordered, the cheapest graphics card. Our CPU is this guy because we have a Skylake socket for our motherboard, which is this one right here, the cheapest guy. our memory, we're using the Shan Titan 4 gig. We got 4 of them queued up because we need 16 gigabytes of RAM. Storage, we need 500 gigs. So basically, I've been making sure it's sorted at the lowest price. Let's just go ahead and select 500 right there. And yes, add you to cart. What else can we get here? So we're at storage, power supply. The cheapest possible power supply imaginable. Which, let's see, price ascending. So the Shan Power King 250 is the man. Hopefully that has enough power to support us. Case, yeah, I went with the Silverstone PS14. So the PSU length is 220 is what it supports. I just want to see. Alright, so that's plenty of space. CPU cooling. We can go, of course, with the cheapest one here. Cables. We can actually put in colorful cables if we wanted to, but not a big deal. I also already went ahead and bought under tools. I grabbed the, where are you? The PC Bay. Get used parts at a reduced price. It costs us like 800, and I already installed the program for it, which is pretty cool. If we open it up here, you can buy. It probably changes every couple days, but there's like long delivery on them. It's kind of like eBay for computer parts. So we could go in here, just order some cheap parts and have them sitting and waiting around in case we ever need them for anything. So pretty cool for sure. Thinking I might actually just buy that guy, because why not? Be good to have an extra power supply around. That's a Case fan. I might as well have one of those. And sure, go ahead and order that guy too. Anything that's under 100, I might as well just get now. Have a nice supply of parts available, so we don't have to order things as often. So when it comes up to it, it looks like our PC's full price is $510, which is pretty good. It says don't spend more than what, like $750, so pretty good. Hopefully we won't need to get hopefully all these things will work for it. We won't have to change anything. So next day delivery by now. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna work on, like I said before, finishing up these other PCs and bring you guys back in when we're ready to build our first computer. Alright, we are back, and those 2 other jobs were really quick, so not too much of a problem. Here's our brand new case though. So we can put him right here, grab our sticky note, and put him right here for our build job. Oh yeah, spend less than $750. So far it's just $40 for the case. Let's unscrew you, excuse me. Alright, very nice. Let's remove the back panel as well. We gotta get all this stuff done. Remove what we need for our power supply area. Oh, I didn't even think about case fans. We should be fine. We'll see how it goes though. So install power supply. Oh, if anything, we have a spare Power King 300. We'll go with the 200 that we already bought just for this PC, though. Put you in just like this. I wanted to bring you guys in and actually go through building this computer together, because why not? It's our first one that we have to build for our story, so we might as well do it together. What are you? Case part drive bay. Okay, it's just a different type of drive bay. Interesting. I don't know if they actually have like DVD or disc drives in the game, especially because those things are kind of going out the door with, you know, floppy disks if you're even old enough to remember what floppy disks are. I do. I remember playing games on, like, where you had to install it from 10 floppy disks. That was not fun at all. Alright, anyway, let's see. We'll go motherboard would be a good place to start now. So put in our motherboard. All the screwiness. And these, I believe they're called mount screws, because you have to screw these into the case, which have basically the ability so you can actually screw screws into them. So now we just get to actually screw the motherboard screws into those guys. And most motherboards actually come with them, or I think the case comes with them, actually. Can't remember. It has been a while since I built an actual PC, but I think it might actually be the case that comes with them. Motherboards might come with them as well, just in case. So we got that guy in. Let's go ahead and install its CPU. So CPU processor. It was the Celeron G30. Was it the 39? I think it might have been 39. That's a used one. Man, I didn't even need to buy a brand new one. I still have plenty left in here. But I might as well spend some actual money for this person's PC and not just put a bunch of used parts in it. So we got that in. We got its thermo paste. Let's get our CPU cooler in there. Oh yeah. Just like so. Alright, we might as well put its RAM in. We got to open up all of the memory clips, so we can easily slip all of them in there. So memory, and we're using all Titan 4 gigs. I think this guy actually has to be completed by today, so it's very important. Wait, why? Okay, okay, I have to come back in here and select every single time. It's like, wait a second, what's going on? 4 gig, just like so, and one last one. Oh yeah, we got 16 gigabytes of RAM. We need a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Just going through, so cables, graphics card. We might as well put its graphics card in here. Don't remember which one we selected. Let me take a look here. I don't remember which one we actually got for it. I want to make sure we do it correctly. So graphics card, price. It was the GT 1030. Okay, GT 1030, I believe. Alright, right here. GT 1030. That's a used one we already had. And here's the brand new one. Up, I forget. You have to remove the case. There we go. Helps install case part. Oh, wow. That one actually just folds out. Interesting. It's pretty cool. So, I'm just going to remove a couple of these because I don't know which one it's going to slide into just yet. Probably one of these. Grab you, just like so. Yep. Oh, yeah. And case parts. Grab our PCI covers again. Yep, that guy goes there. Oh, that guy goes in there. And are you the right one? Nope, that's the guy. It's funny that the PCI covers actually have an exact placement spot, and you can't put them anywhere else other than the spot they belong. Seriously? I'm gonna have to zoom right in there. Okay, there we go. Install that case part again. Get everything locked in. Oh yeah, look at that. So good. Okay, so we've gone through graphics card, CPU, motherboard, memory, storage, power supply. So it looks like it's just the hard drive now, which is the Seagate Barracuda 500 gigabyte. And I think We'll just put them down here. Oh, wait, what? That's weird. It opened up the other direction. Okay, well, I think that's everything put in it. We just got to start connecting all the cables up. Hopefully we have enough of everything. I think we should, because it's not that big of a beastly PC. We should be perfectly fine. Alright, the case fan to the motherboard. Power, connect case part, front panel. So it'll actually turn everything on from the power button. Ooh, it actually has a power button you can push. That's cool. Is that all the cables? Yeah, that's all the cables on the inside. Let's get the exterior cables all plugged in so we can check things out. Just like that. And finishing off the rest of the PC. Just need to get the PSU shroud back on, cover it all up, and get our side panels back, which will do this side panel, just like so. And hopefully, it'll be able to boot to the operating system without any problems. And we can make a decent profit off this guy. So it's all ready. One thing I do want to try to see is, can we just push it on like this? Oh, that's fun. We can actually just push the button. Alright, please boot up. Are you going to do it? I believe in us. I believe in a thing called a booted up PC. Oh no, it looks like there's some kind of error. No operating system found. Oh. No OS installed. Well, what do we do with that then? Can we just put in our drive like that? I think we might need to restart it and open up the BIOS. Here, F2. Hold F2 to enter BIOS. Settings. RAM overclock. System. GPU storage. Okay. Apply changes and restart. Yes. So now that we have our USB drive in, maybe... Yep, it's installing the operating system. Installing core libraries. Installing drivers. I wish a real PC took this long to install. And we've done it. We have built our first PC from scratch. Oh, look at that. It's so beauteous and amazing. So very excited we got that done. So let's just check here. That should cover, yep, everything. Okay. Awesome. Well, let's pick this guy up and leave him by the door. And I think on that wonderful note, we're going to end things off for this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, then don't forget to show your support and tap that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the daily videos. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As always, don't forget to live long and